Let's get back to the story of the day, the market story of the day, the arrest of the Huawei executive. I want to bring in China watcher Michael Pillsbury. Michael, you know the background to all of this stuff. Was this deliberate? Were we, America, deliberately sending a message with the arrest of the Huawei executive?
That's not usually what the normal procedure is, Stuart. As you know, President Obama indicted 5 Chinese military hackers, had a big press conference, became front-page news all over the world. That was a very routine discovery of the 5 Chinese military hackers. Request for their extradition, you might say, which was ignored by the Chinese. That was not done by President Obama in some sort of deliberate message, and it's a law enforcement matter. In this case, if you look at the comments of a very distinguished Senator Ben Sasse, he's saying, I think correctly, that U.S. technology that's been licensed to Huawei, if it's transferred to Iran, that's illegal. Yep. And the person who did it can be arrested and prosecuted.
Michael, that is the legalistic side of this. I'm not asking the legalistic side. I'm asking the political side.
I answered the wrong question, you mean?
Yeah. No. The arrest took place on December the 1st.
Right, I know.
That was the day of the dinner. China's leader must have been aware of this arrest. Was it, therefore, a deliberate message from President Trump, a hardline message to the Chinese?
I can't answer that question. I have a sense that law enforcement proceedings are separate from political messaging. The request was made to Canada much earlier, I believe, and she was changing planes. You know, that's sort of an accidental thing. She's changing planes in Vancouver. That's when the Canadians made the decision to arrest her. So it's hard to trace this back to President Trump.
Does it sour the trade relationship with China and America?
I think the Chinese will wait to see the actual indictment and the charges before they make a judgment. This has happened to Americans who've been arrested.
They've said she's done nothing wrong and they want her back immediately.
Well, they haven't seen the indictment yet. So how do they know what she's done?
Well, I don't think they care what's in the indictment. They know that one of their senior people has been arrested at the request of American authorities, and it happened on the day of the dinner. I mean, it really looks like Mr. Trump pressured China.
Well, this is part of an overall strategy of President Trump, not this particular arrest, but he's put pressure on them. It's in his book he wrote 18 years ago. He's got to get leverage on them somehow. And he's had a huge breakthrough by getting these talks started. They're agreeing to have Bob Lighthizer be the chief lead on the American side. And they're agreeing to the subject matter. I mean, they're coming to talks now in which they're accused of criminal activity, intellectual property theft, and a series of other things that are not legal. This is a huge breakthrough for Trump. And frankly, it's a very smart move on the Chinese side. They want these tariffs not put on. They use the Mandarin phrase, 停火, cease fire, is what they want for the coming 2 or 3 years. So put this Miss Meng's arrest in a larger context. Yes, President Trump's putting pressure on China. Yes, it's working. Yes, the talks are going to start. Now, will the tariffs go back on? Peter Navarro raises the point that if there's no results at all in 90 days, then more pressure will be brought to bear. This is pretty normal in negotiations. And I have a lot of faith the Chinese are already moving down the road in the right direction. You should too, Stuart. You should be more optimistic about all this.
Okay. You just mentioned Peter Navarro.
Sure.
He called you out by name.
He said, I'm not a trade guy. That's true.
Yes. Just roll tape so our audience can see this. Roll tape, please.
Former Pentagon official Mike Pillsbury, considered a leading authority on China, said on the record tonight that he's worried that this deal could come undone. He said that that is basically what happened. There was a lot of touting of what the Chinese had agreed to, and they're not into that.
So I have great respect for Mike. He doesn't know trade. That's not his thing. I'm not criticizing him here, but I was in the room, had the privilege of being there.
Okay, you got 15 seconds
that's
to
right.
respond.
I'm not a trade guy. Peter's right. And by the way, I have enormous respect for Peter as well. But he's not a former Pentagon official or a national security intelligence analyst. We can both have different points of view. By the way, his point is fair that we should be patient and optimistic and see what happens in this new process. It's very good news. We have these talks set up now with the trade attorney on our side in the lead. So, yes, Peter's right. I'm not a trade guy.
Well, Mr. Pillsbury, you are the man of the hour, and we're very glad you're on the show today. Thank you, Michael. We will see, I promise we'll see you again real soon.
Thank you.